Thank you for watching this episode of Ask Todd. The reason that I'm doing the Ask Todd is really to provide you the opportunity to ask me questions about intimacy, love, and relationships. Over the course of my life, I've recognized how fragile life is, so I've committed my life to being a part of the solution to the ills of society. In life, we go through a multitude of changes and crossroads, personally, professionally, relationally. And I'd like to be that resource for you to help you move forward and have a life worth celebrating. So, without further ado, let me ask you, or let me share with you the question that I've received from Kai Benta today. It says, what do you personally believe are the three keys to a healthy relationship? And actually, I enjoyed the question because too many times I think we enter relationships incorrectly. So let me share. First, I believe that it shouldn't be duplicated. Time out for the traditional relationships. It's more about creating a customized relationship that takes into the account the nuances, the changes, the differences, uniquenesses that people have in their lives. If you focused on a traditional relationship, you may not be relevant. The traditional model was built long before any of us existed. So therefore, those constructs may not necessarily be very relevant to who we are. We're different people, different types of society, our relationships, our wants, our resources are all different. So now, why, as opposed to following a model, why not allow yourself to connect to your own experience and find your own truth, your own wants, your desires, what's special and unique to you, to allow you to stay excited and to celebrate not just yourself, but the relationship that you're in. So first thing would be is don't look to replicate, duplicate your relationship with anyone else's. Stop comparing yourself to another person because again, people only tell you what they want you to know. Not that's necessarily the truth of the relationship. So what it is what's important to you, what's unique to you, and how do you take the time to share that with your partner? Time out for you're just supposed to know. No, if we don't teach people how to care for us, how will they ever know? Because we're the only ones that live through life through our eyes. So, number one, don't duplicate. Create your own experience. Create something, a relationship that vibes and resonates and brings you joy. Secondly, is self-awareness. In order to teach someone how to care for you, that means I have to be aware of who I am mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, relationally. How attuned, how adept at you at introducing yourself. Think about it. The clothes we wear have instructions. As long as we take care of the clothes the way that they're instructed, we get them for the life of the clothing. We don't come with instructions. So if we don't teach, again, we're setting ourselves up to be disappointed and we set someone else to fail, but then we project our disappointment on them like it's all their fault. Sometimes it's our own fault as a result of our lack of awareness. In addition to that, the third idea is to really begin to be present, honest, sincere in every moment with your experience. Start conversations not from your intellect, but start conversations from your experience. So, because feelings can deceive us. Just because I feel, and again, a term I'm not always pleased with, but a term I use is, you're just supposed to know, or you're supposed to know. No, 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 nobody's supposed to know, or if you're feeling some type of way, it'd be important to articulate what you're feeling. I'm having a now experience. In my now experience, I don't feel consistent with how I want to feel with you, with my partner. I want to feel wanted, desired, seen, heard, valued, appreciated, that I matter, that I'm safe, that I'm emotionally secure. Anytime you feel contrary to that, you don't feel consistent with those feelings, you just say, hey, this action, this behavior created this experience for me. Was that your motive or intent? Or, hey, help me understand what you mean by what you said. Just because we have a feeling, we may be offended, we may be hurt, as opposed to just reacting to the feeling, why don't we ask a question to see if it's the intent of the other person? Because it's not consistent with the relationship. Allow yourself to level set with the other person, find out their truth so your perspective doesn't override their truth, be open to their truth, and then collectively you can build within the conversation to be successful. That fair? So I'd like to thank you for listening to this episode of Ask Todd and encourage you to ask me questions. Reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or shoot me an email, even call my office. But also, before you leave, I'd like to ask a favor of you, is to like this video. Also go down and hit the notification button such that you'll be notified each time there's an episode of Ask Todd to come out. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And again, I thank you so very much for your time and your attention. Bye for now. Look forward to seeing you later. Take care.